Making the Grade features items of interest in Arvada's educational world. In this segment, a community leadership group joins forces with Arvada High School students to make a positive change. 3 o'clock, school's out, and Arvada High School kids are headed home across busy Wadsworth. The only problem is some make this trek between classes throughout the school day, too.
We're across the street from Wadsworth, and kids are hungry, so they will leave campus to go across the street and buy snacks.
That's because unlike most schools, Arvada has no commons area where kids can gather safely and stay out of inclement weather when they have downtime. But that's about to change thanks to a group called Leadership Arvada, which is helping students build a new commons area.
The Leadership Arvada group was formed in collaboration between the Chamber, the Arvada Chamber, and the Arvada Economic Development Association.
It is made up of 27 business and community leaders, including Brett Hagler with Guarantee Banks, Dan Cupid with Professional Roofing and Exteriors, and Jeff Voth with Foothills Community Church. Voth and Cupid are also 1980s alums of Arvada High School. The group's goal is to foster leadership through community projects.
It was really wonderful to see how motivated our group got and behind this project. And I think they chose it because they see the great need that Arvada High School has in the students.
But what began as an idea to build a few park benches has turned into a legacy project for both students and Leadership Arvada.
It's morphed. It didn't take much to convince all of us that that was a much grander scale, much more ambitious project, but one that would have a more lasting and meaningful impression.
So the idea is to remove those classrooms and create an open commons area that the students can get together. So that will be our second phase on the inside, is opening that area back up, and depending on how much money we raise with everyone's help, is how nice we can make that area.
The hope is to create a cohesive indoor-outdoor commons area where students can gather, rain or shine. The bonus, Student Council is working alongside Leadership Arvada to make the commons a reality.
They're showing us the ropes of how to talk to people, how to fundraise, and it is an amazing experience because they are helping us, but we are doing all the work, and that's an amazing experience.
The Arvada leadership, they help us. They're very kind, they're very helpful. They tell us what we need to do, they help us plan. We don't have to do anything that's gonna be too hard or that we're not gonna do correctly, which is what they're there for. They're there to guide us, not to do it for us.
Rodriguez is in charge of a spring fundraiser, one of many in the works.
We sat with a priest the other day and they presented their fundraising plan to this priest and talked about how they could get his church involved. And so that is to work with different people in the construction and banking industries to see these kids, couple with them and learn. This goes much deeper than just a commons area.
Life lessons from strong community mentors makes it a win-win opportunity. The hope is that the space could provide various activities and even a coffee bar run by students.
We think it's much easier to engage students after a break when they've had some time to do a very different kind of activity.
The targeted budget for the commons area is $225,000. Leadership Arvada and students hope they'll raise every dime and more to make the vision a reality.
This is the year 2010. With this opportunity, we're leaving our mark so we can come back in 10 years and say, yeah, I helped build that. I did that.
If you would like to make a donation or help with fundraising, contact the Arvada Chamber of Commerce at 303-424-0313.